Hello students, today we will study a chapter from your books Beehive. The title of the chapter is My Childhood and it is written by Dr. APJ Abdul. His projects in space, defense and nuclear technology guided India into the 21st century and he became our 11th president in 2002. And My Childhood, this is an extract from his autobiography Wings of Fire. And in this chapter, he speaks of his childhood. This is the childhood of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam himself. Let us start the lesson. I was born into a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameswaram in the erstwhile Madras state. Erstwhile means former. Here APJ Abdul Kalam says that he was born into a middle class family, Tamil family, and in the island of Rameswaram. Island means a place which is surrounded by water. Rameswaram in the erstwhile Madras state. Now we know this Madras state as Tamil Nadu, but at that time when APJ Abdul Kalam was born, it was known as Madras. My father, Jainul Abidin, had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. Innate means inborn, and here APJ Abdul Kalam is introducing his father, Jainul Abidin. He says about his father that his father was not highly qualified and he did not have much wealth. But despite these disadvantages, he had some inborn wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. True generosity of spirit means he was very kind, he was very helpful towards others. He had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Ashiyama. Now APJ Abdul Kalam's mother name is Ashiyama and she is an ideal helpmate for his father. Means she is like that as she should be. That is ideal helpmate. I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain that far more outsiders ate with us than all the members of our own family put together. Now here APJ wants to say that he did not recall the number of people she fed every day. Means his mother was also very generous and supportive as his father was, because he didn't know the exact number of people she used to feed every day. Means total family members, more than the total family members she used to feed the outsiders every day. It means both his parents, mother and father, were generous, very helpful and kind-hearted persons. I was one of many children, a short boy with rather undistinguished looks, born to tall and handsome parents. He says that he has many brothers and sisters. Many children means he had many brothers and sisters, means siblings, and he was a short boy with rather undistinguished looks. Undistinguished means ordinary or common looks. And he was born to tall and handsome parents. His parents were very tall and handsome, but on the other hand, he had a very common or ordinary looks. We lived in our ancestral house, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. Now he says that they used to live in their ancestral house. Ancestral means the house which was used by many generations, and it was built in the middle of the 19th century. It was a fairly large Pakka house made of limestone and brick on the Mosque Street in Rameswaram. Here APJ is telling us about his large Pakka house. Pakka house means which is made up of bricks, cements and limestone, and it was located on the Mosque Street in Rameswaram. My austere father used to avoid all inessential comforts and luxuries. However, all necessities were provided for in terms of food, medicine, or clothes. In fact, I would say mine was a very secure childhood, both materially and emotionally. Now, here, austere means simple, strict, and severe, and secure means safe. Now, here, APJ is telling us about one more quality of his father, that he was very simple, strict, and severe, because he used to avoid all inessential comforts and luxuries. He was never in the favor to spend money on unnecessary things and comforts and luxuries, but all the necessary things were provided for in terms of food, medicine, or clothes. All these necessary items for life was available to all the children, but not other things for comforts and luxuries. In fact, I would say mine was a very secure childhood. Here he wants to say that his childhood was very safe because he was getting all the necessary things for life, and also he was supported by his parents mentally, emotionally. So he always felt his childhood very secure or safe. Now here you can see one more quality of APJ Abdul Kalam himself, that he did not belong to a very rich family. He belongs to a very middle class family, but still he was very full of gratitude towards his parents. He was very thankful towards his parents because all the necessary things he was getting, although he was not getting all the comforts and luxuries in his life, still he was very thankful to his parents. The Second World War broke out in 1939 when I was 8 years old. Means during the time of Second World War in 1939, APJ Abdul Kalam was 8 years old. It means that he was born in the year of 1931. For reasons I have never been able to understand, a sudden demand for tamarind seeds erupted in the market. I used to collect the seeds and sell them to a provision shop on Mosque Street. A day's collection would fetch me the princely sum of 1 anna. APJ tells us that during the Second World War time, there was a sudden demand for tamarind seed. Tamarind means imli ke beej. There was a great demand for tamarind seeds, and he used to collect the seeds and sell them to a provision shop on Mosque Street, and for that he used to earn a sum of 1 anna. 1 anna means an old Indian coin worth about 6 paise. Now 1 anna was also a princely sum. Princely sum means generous amount. So here you can see the value of money at that time. Here princely sum has ironic sound because he used to earn 6 paisa in a day, but still he is calling it generous amount, princely sum of 1 anna. So there is irony, opposition in the meaning of these two. On the one hand he is earning only 6 paisa, and on the other hand he is saying it princely sum. So this is ironic. My brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell me stories about the war, which I would later attempt to trace in the headlines in Dinamani. Dinamani was a Tamil daily newspaper at that time. Now Jalaluddin was the brother-in-law of APJ Abdul Kalam, and he told him the stories about the war, and he used to find the stories, trace the stories in the headline in Dinamani, Tamil daily newspaper. He used to find the stories in Dinamani about the stories about the war. Our area, being isolated, was completely unaffected by the war. But soon India was forced to join the Allied forces, and something like a state of emergency was declared. Now, as I told you in the beginning, that the place where they lived, Rameswaram, it was the island town. So it was an isolated area. Because it was an island, it was isolated, and it was completely unaffected by the war. There was no effect of Second World War in that area. But soon India was forced to join the Allied forces. Allied forces means the armies of UK, USA and Russia during the Second World War, and something like a state of emergency was declared. But after some time, India was forced. He had to join the Allied forces, and there was a state of emergency at that time. The first casualty came in the form of the suspension of the train halt at Rameswaram station. The newspapers now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train on the Rameswaram road between Rameswaram and Dhanuskodi. Now casualty means loss, and halt means stop, and suspension means end. Now, what was the first loss for the people of Rameswaram? It was in the form of suspension of the train, means end of the train halt at. Halt means stop at Rameswaram station. Means the train did not stop at Rameswaram station at the time of Second World War, and the newspaper now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train on the Rameswaram road between Rameswaram and Dhanuskodi. Means the bundle of newspaper which was to be delivered at the Rameswaram station, it was thrown from the moving train because now the train had stopped waiting at that station. That forced my cousin Samsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameswaram, to look for a helping hand to catch the bundles, and as if naturally I filled the slot. Filled the slot means fit into a place easily. Now his cousin Samsuddin needed a helping hand, needed a person to catch the bundles on the railway station, and he got a helping hand in the form of APJ Abdul Kalam. Samsuddin helped me earn my first wages. Half a century later, I can still feel the surge of pride in earning my own money for the first time. Surge of pride means sudden increase in the feeling of satisfaction derived from one's own achievements. Now his cousin Samsuddin gave him the opportunity to earn his wages, and after that he was feeling very confident and he was very satisfied by earning money. Half a century later, half century means 50 years, means after 50 years today, when he is remembering about that thing, he can still feel a surge of pride in earning his own money for the first time. Means after 50 years, when he recalls the same thing when he started earning wages, he is still feeling pride. Every child is born with some inherited characteristics into a specific socio-economic and emotional environment and trained in certain way by figures of authority. Figures of authority means a person who has authority over another person, a person who has the power to give orders or make decisions. Now for a child, who is a figure of authority? His parents only. And who else can have the authority over a child? His teachers also. APJ Abdul Kalam says that every child is born with some inherited characteristics, means he has some characteristics from his parents which he inherits, and also he gets some specific socio-economic and emotional environment from his family. Means what is the social level of his family, or the economic level of his family, or the environment, emotional environment he got into his family. All these things affect his future, and the upbringing, how the parents have nourished the child and trained in certain ways by figures of authority. I inherited honesty and self-discipline from my father. From my mother, I inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness, and so did my 3 brothers and sister. So he says here that from his parents, from especially his father, he got the quality of honesty and self-discipline. And from his mother, he inherited the quality of faith in goodness and deep kindness. And his three brothers and sister also got the same thing, inherited the same things from their parents. I had three close friends in my childhood: Ramanatha Shastri, Arvindan, and Shiv Prakasan. Now, here APJ is introducing his three close friends in childhood. All these boys were from Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. As children, none of us ever felt any difference amongst ourselves because of our religious differences and upbringing. Orthodox means very strict, means all these boys, his three friends, they belonged to a very strict Hindu Brahmin families, and as they were children, they never felt any difference amongst themselves because of religious differences. Now, APJ Abdul Kalam belongs to a Muslim family, and in the childhood, they never felt any difference in their upbringing. Religion was not a barrier in their friendship actually. In fact, Ramanatha Shastri was the son of Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, the high priest of the Rameswaram temple. Now he says that his best friend Ramanatha Shastri was the son of the high priest of Rameswaram temple. That was a very famous temple, Rameswaram temple, and Ramanatha was the son of the priest of that temple, and the name of his father was Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri. Later he took over the priesthood of the Rameswaram temple from his father. Arvindan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Shiva Prakasan became a catering contractor for the Southern Railways. Now his three friends went into different business when they grew up. Ramanatha became the priest of the Rameswaram temple, and Arvindan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Shiva Prakasan, he became the catering contractor for the Southern Railways. That's all about the first part of the lesson, My Childhood. In second video, we will discuss the second part of the chapter. Thank you so much.